So welcome to Amazing Food and Drink. Today I am delighted to have Joe Edwards, who is the founder of Tanty Rosie. Welcome to Amazing Food and Drink, Joe.
Thank you very much, Colin.
It is lovely to see you here. So Joe, start off by telling us a wee bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a mother of three strapping boys, and I love to read anything. I'll read a poster, a post-it note, I'll read anything. I enjoy a good quiz program. Although I was born in the UK, but my mum took me home every year to the West Indies for Christmas. I ran on black sand, I cooked by the river and sea, and it's inspired me to love traveling and to love to meet people. That's me.
Absolutely brilliant. That sounds very exotic, I tell you that. So tell me, how did Tanty Rosie start, and where did your love of food come from?
Well, my mum. It really comes from my mum and my grandmother. We are a 1 or 2 pot cooker family, and we love to eat. We like big food, belly full of food. We want to see the food on the plate. We don't want to have to search for it with a spoon. We want to be able to finish and be able to not get up. And we want to taste some flavor and chew and swallow and laugh and joke and share our food. That's why I love food.
Absolutely brilliant. So Tanty Rosie is, for those who don't know, Caribbean food.
It is Caribbean. It's West Indian Caribbean food.
Okay, so tell me a wee bit about West Indian and Caribbean food for the uninitiated.
Well, most people have heard of the Caribbean, but maybe are not so familiar with the West Indies. I mean, the Caribbean goes from Florida right across to Venezuela, covers over 7,000 islands and over 3,000 kilometers. But it is influenced, particularly in the Windward Islands, by history, by trade, by Dutch, French, Spanish, Portuguese, African, Indian, and Hurun people. So we have a real mixture of food. It's a country that wasn't necessarily a rich country. It exported a lot of goods, which made other countries rich, but itself wasn't a very rich country. So a lot of slow cooked foods, because it was all the meats that took longer to cook to get the flavor out. We've got lots of flavored peppers, nutmegs, thyme, mint, mangoes, bananas. It's just wonderful. It's just a wonderful mixture of foods, salt fish, influences coming from everywhere, and blended to make good food.
Sounds ideal. So tell me, what products do you actually offer? So give us some names, like I'm going to say jerk chicken or something like that. So what do you sell?
So we do rotis, which is like a curry with potatoes or a chicken or a meat wrapped into a floured bread dough, a bit like you get a tortilla or a burrito. That'd be a similar kind of thing. We do curries, of course. We do mutton curry, chicken curry, fish curry. We've got soups, hearty soups with dumpling and sweet potato and yam and dasheen, which are hard foods. We do juices, mango juice, pineapple juice, guava, soursop, all the fresh and good juices. And sometimes add a little bit of white rum in the juices, but don't tell anybody about that. It's 95% proof. It's just about having fresh, good flavors with things that you have around you. They take time. We're a slow cooked company. We don't do fast food. The fastest food we do is probably a few hours. I marinate my meat from 12 to 48 hours. I blend my own seasonings by hand. I grate my own nutmeg from the grenadines. We're slow, but hopefully we're packed with flavor and love.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And tell me, how long is the business going now, and how did you actually get started?
We're very new, so we're just starting as a business. We've been cooking for years, but as a business, we've just started. And I suppose for us, the pandemic and the lockdown has been a good thing, in as much as I miss my mum, I miss my grandparents, I miss love, I miss food. So I wanted to put some of that out. And for me, food was how I felt love, how I felt comfort, how I felt joy. So I started cooking and sharing that with people because I wanted them to experience that as well. And then people would request, can I have some of this? Can I try this? Can I have that? And then they were saying, can we order? And a business started. A business was born just because I wanted to share my love, my culture, and my food.
Brilliant. And have you got are you cooking from your kitchen, or have you got an office?
Well, we were at first starting from our home base, but we're actually going to go out into a unit. And our unit will probably be based within an entertainment centre initially, just so that we can be out there, and then we'll go from there.
Brilliant. And you're in Belfast.
We're in Belfast, yeah, we're in the city. Country girl living in the city. And we're loving it. We're loving it.
You're bringing the Caribbean to Belfast. Absolutely brilliant. I love it.
I hope so.
What challenges have you faced, and have had to overcome since starting?
Well, being a new girl on the block, that's been a challenge because I don't have a network. I don't have people to call. We didn't know where we are. We didn't know the people, what they'd like, where to go. But you know what? Belfast, Northern Ireland, but in particular Belfast, has been brilliant. The people here are so helpful and supportive. They're amazing. I've never been to such a supportive community. You just ask one person, could you tell me? And that one person will tell you another person, will tell you another person, will tell you an organization, will tell you a church, will tell you. And so it goes, and so it goes. And everyone wants to help you. Everyone wants to support you. And someone knows someone, even from the oddest places, like a mechanic, or I don't know, you go down to the chip shop. Someone knows someone who knows someone. I've been very blessed here.
Brilliant. That's actually so true. I'd say to some of our other contributors, Ireland is a village and Belfast is a hamlet. There's no question about it.
You are so right. You are so right. And you have to be here to know it. But you couldn't be in a better place. You couldn't be in a better place. I've been supported by so many wonderful people who not Ireland and Belfast, they don't judge you. You prove yourself to them. They're not going to look at you and judge you. That you prove yourself to them what you can do. I've been supported by the Go For It program, the Kickstart program, women's groups, charities. In particular, Valerie Brown, Christine Watson, Stephen Ellis has been fantastic because I was going to stay local, hide myself in a corner, and he's just, come on. He tasted the food. He said, we're going to do this. You need to come up. You need to have this about. People need to know about this. And he stood by me every step of the way. People here are they're just great. Really great. I mean, one of the biggest things for me is being afraid. Fear is a funny thing, isn't it? And I was afraid. I'm still a little bit afraid. We're even a little bit afraid of being here today, but I'm going to get over it. But
you're hiding it well.
That's it, yeah. I'm an extrovert introvert. I think it really is true what they say. Fear is the biggest killer. It's the biggest thing that's going to stop you. Listen, I'm a middle-aged woman with 3 kids. I don't have any professional background. I've never done culinary school. I've never done business school. But if you're going to start anywhere, here's a good place to start. They really will be behind you. 100. Brilliant. Look at you at the Food Summit. You don't know me from Adam. I'm not a CEO of some Fortune 500. And you said, come on. And to me, that's family. That's family. That's a blessing.
Thank you very much. And we are trying to extol the virtues of Irish food and drink. And in this case, Irish Caribbean food and drink.
I feel I'm from Belfast. I feel Irish. Yes.
So tell me, Joe, what do you think sets you apart from your competitors?
I think because we're a slow cooked. We're not a fast food company. We make our own blends of seasonings. We make mostly all our products are made from scratch. Literally, I get up in the morning early. I start making my flour, my doughs. I starting my meats. My meats can take up to 5 hours to cook, some of them. And we're fresh on the day. We're layered with different flavors, as I said before, because we have so much influence. We layer upon layer of flavors. And I think for us, because we're small, we're not just trying to get those heavy numbers and just pass it through. we are trying to build a family. We're trying to say, come and be with us, be happy. You know, sometimes you have a bad day, come and see Tanty Rosie and tell me what's going on. You know, have a piece of cake. Let's have a chat while we're waiting. I've got time for you, and we've all got time for we have time for each other. Come on, come over and see me and say hello. Tell me what's going on. Tell me the good and the bad. And sometimes have a little drink with me and, you know, have a little tune. See how it's going.
You're going to fit in well here.
I hope to. I feel at home.
Brilliant. And tell me, have you seen an increase in demand for your products, obviously, and Caribbean food in general?
I think there is an increase in demand for different food, for other foods. You know, we can't get away at the moment. We can't go, whether that's to Spain, wherever we go, wherever we call our break away from home, we can't go away. We all need that moment to remember sunshine, sea, a bit of sand, different people, a bit of love. You know, we all need that. And food is a way that we can do that. Even for a moment, we can just sit back and say, yeah, you know, it's good. I feel full, I feel relaxed, I feel happy. Yeah.
Brilliant. And tell me, is your food nutritional? Tell me about that. Tell me about what the ingredients.
So I know at the moment there's all these young people's buzzwords, nutritional and all these kind of things. But I think for me, my food and our food, West Indian food, has always been nutritional. We've never known it. Our food is packed with vitamins, minerals. It's packed with antioxidants, you know, fresh mint, ginger, garlic, onion. These are things we use in a lot of our foods, and they're really good for you. Mango, banana, plantain, all these things got potassium. And I think, yes, they are nutritional, but they're just good. You know, to look at my mum just fed me. She didn't know about nutrients and what, she just knows food. You need something in you, you need to eat, and she knew about her pot. In the West Indies, we have a thing, we say this. So we don't, this is your tin pot here. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
But in the West Indies, we knock a pot like this. They have some good pot food and ceremony. So it's nutritional for the mind and the body and the spirit.
Brilliant. And you said earlier that, you know, there's a lot of fresh ingredients in your cooking. Why is that so important, and why is it so important for your business?
Because I know what's in it. I know what's going in it. I know where it's come from as much as I can. I know that how clean it is. I know that it's not been sat somewhere in a packet or a storage container for days and days. I can smell it, I can taste it, I can touch it, and I know I'm giving you the best that I can give you at this time.
Brilliant. So if people want to reach you and to buy your products, to try your products, where can we do it? Physically, where can you go? Online, where can you go? Where can I see the menu? This is your chance to give Tanty Rosie a plug.
Well, you'll be able to go on Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp initially. There will be a little van that will be coming out that will do lunches and dinners. Will deliver to you within the 3-mile radius of Belfast. And then going forward, we hope to be established in a new premises that's underway. And we'll let you know more about that through our social media.
Super. Are you going
to give me a call? We'll work something out.
Are you going to develop a website as well?
Yes, along the lines. Thank you for mentioning that, Callum. We will develop a website somewhere along the line going on.
Brilliant. And look, just before we end, I'm going to ask you the $64 million question. Sorry, Joe. What does the future hold for Tanty Rosie and Joe Edwards?
Well, I want to smile, I want to laugh, I want to enjoy, I want to share that with people. Short term, I suppose, I want to just get out there and give people good food that they feel happy with and that they feel they get a belly full. Medium term, I would really like to have a few more locations. I would like to get a few products in some selected stores. And I would like to be able to supply people with products from local grassroots artisans and producers from the West Indies. I'd like to be able to make a trade so that people can have the authentic original. Long term, I hope my grandchildren and great grandchildren we'll keep love, we'll keep the quality, and most of all, keep the people close and have the business going.
Absolutely brilliant. And have you thought about selling online? You know, this
I have
everywhere.
I have thought about selling online, Colin. You're so good to keep bringing up this modern technology to me and the way forward in life. And that's something that's in progress in the development department of Tanty Rosie's.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, Joe. Well, I have to say, I can't wait to taste this produce. I really can't wait to taste it. So I might be finding my way over to East Belfast to get a little taster session.
Callum, you are most welcome anytime. Anytime.
Brilliant. Well, Joe, look, from Amazing Food and Drink, we have thoroughly enjoyed that. I know our viewers will thoroughly enjoy watching this, and we wish you all the best for the future.
Oh, thank you, Callum. Callum, one day I'm going to give you a belly full.
Thanks so much, Joe. See you.
Take care.
Bye.